Hello, everybody. This is Coach Sonny, and for today's coding assignment, I'm going to try to uh, code something that will draw a house. Okay, so the challenge is to only take 3 minutes and see how far I can get, and then after that, 8 minutes, and then 15 minutes for the last challenge. So before you start doing your code, what you want to do is make a simple image of what you think your house is going to look like. Here I drew a house in paint, and I know that for shapes I'll need a triangle, some rectangles, maybe a circle or an ellipse, and I'm going to have to like put things above each other, overlay them, and I'm just getting like an idea of how that code's going to look like before I even start coding. That way when I start coding, I prepared and I know what I have to do. So I'm going to move this over here off the screen for my reference. And then I'm gonna have a timer that I wanna start. I'm only gonna give myself 3 minutes, and then let's see how far I'll get, right? I'm gonna speed this through so you don't have to look at me code for 3 minutes. So this is gonna be my first attempt. Only gonna use 3 minutes starting now. Okay, so I went a little bit over, but so far what I have is the base rectangle for my house and like two windows, kind of like there. I wanted to add a space between the windows and the top line, but I wasn't successful. So now for this second attempt, I'm going to delete all my code. I'm not gonna copy it. I'm not gonna try to memorize it or anything. I just already know what I was going for, so it should be easy for me to, retype it and maybe it'll be faster. And now I'm gonna give myself 8 minutes to try and get further now. So I'm gonna reset my timer and start again now. Okay, so that was 8 minutes, and I was successful in building what my draft looked like, or at least a version of it, and I was starting to add colors to it. What I don't like about this house that I built is that I used a triangle for the ceiling, but it's an equilateral triangle, which means that all the sides are the same. What I would want is to be an isosceles triangle so that the tip doesn't have to be all the way up there. So I'm going to use part of the 13 minutes to research, actually the next 15 minutes to research how I can make that triangle not be so tall. And then I'm gonna also try to maybe make the windows bigger and maybe add some other like details to the house. But for now, I think this code is good enough to be representing of the house. So now I'm going to again delete all my code and start from scratch for my next iteration. So I'm gonna give myself 15 minutes starting now. Okay, so after 15 minutes, this is what I could come up with. I had to get rid of the triangle ceiling because it was interfering with me putting the garage beside the house, but I have a house, I have a ceiling that I'm not using right now. I have the windows for my house, and then I have a little trick to put them beside each other. So I have an invisible rectangle in the middle. And then I have a handle for a door. Then I have my complete house, and then I made a garage window row, which is just a bunch of light blue squares with a cross in overlaid on top of them. And then I have a bunch of garage windows like that. And then I have my garage door, which is the light gray thing. These right here. And then I have the garage door overlaid on top of the garage. And then I have my house besides my garage with a ceiling that I just made a rectangle. But maybe the challenge is to make the triangle be on top of only the house and then maybe another ceiling for the garage. But that was all for this assignment. I hope that you were able to also improve your code as the time passed and as you had more time. And you can always, pause this video and copy what I coded. And that's all for today. Thanks for watching.